Eagles, 23-14, the Lakes advantage. The route is on.
Speaking of downtown, Addie Martin with the first points of the game.
Keep an eye on Coach Murray. I think he's good. He's close to getting teed up. He's done.
There's no place I'd rather be on a Tuesday night in early January than right here in a high school gym.
It away for an Eagles victory. Lakes has won Regionals 2024. Good Thursday evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to beautiful Lakes Community High School. This is a Get Some Sports 13 TV broadcast of Lakes Girls Volleyball. Conference opener at home for the Eagles tonight, NLCC conference opener. When we get back, we're going to have Knights Eagles. Stay with us.
Insurance on this car?
No.
It must be Eagle Man.
I've got something for you.
Oh, look at those low rates.
Thank you. Now your rosters for tonight's game. First, for the Grayslake North Knights, head coach by Anthony Kirchway and assistant coach by Stuart Calhoun. Number 1, Ava Alexson. Number 3, Zuri Mangala. Number 5, Jane Pritchard. Number 6, Abby Orange. Number 8, Jenna Marasco. Number 12, Jasmine Gators. Number 15, Ray Milwaukee. And now your starters for tonight. Number 2, Grace Watchkey. Number 4, Lucy Roscoe. Number 7, Kaylee Chapman. Number 9, Ayla Berger. Number 10, Reese Coachball. Number 11, Reagan Moore. And number 19, Ava Werner. Your libero for tonight is number 4, Lucy Roscoe. And now your lineup for your Lakes Eagles. Coach Max and Coach Sarah Yeager and assistant by Coach Alyssa Larson. Number 2, Andy Lay. Number 4, Elizabeth Ricker. Number 6, Elizabeth Penner. Number 7, Aubrey Burghardt. Number 11, Ashley Creel. Number 12, Isabella Pop. Number 13, Emily Jarvis. Number 14, Cass Norris. Number 16, Abby Zabo. Number 17, Natalia Nagra. Number 18, Caitlin
Starters have been announced for both teams. Again, this is an NLCC conference game for Lakes, their first home conference match of the season. In the way of personnel updates, looking down on the court, I note that the senior setter, Paige Classy, not dressed for this evening's matchup. So that means Lakes likely will move from a 6-2 offense to a 5-1 offense. I'm just guessing here. I did not talk about this with Coach Jaeger, but Madsen would be your setter for this evening all the way around. See if that turns out to be true, or if we pull up one of the younger setters and stay in a 6-2 offense. We shall see. But we've got Eagles Knights for you here from Lakes High School. All right, your starters for tonight in the front row. We have number 9, Sammy Madsen. Closest to us on the right side currently is number 5, Bryn Skinner. Middle, Elizabeth Himmer. Back row, farthest away, Isabel Stauber. Middle back, Emily Johnson. And back to serve as Madsen, who is moving around on me. Your right side is going to be Ray Sundquist, and Madsen will start out serving, and Zamora will take the place of Johnson once the lineups are set, and they are. And we are ready to play some volleyball. Madsen will serve for Lakes to start set 1. Here we go. Good serve by Madsen. Middle attack by Grayslake North is down for a point. The attacker there was Ava Werner. Side out will go to the Knights. I'm sorry, they must have called Knights in the net. Lakes will get the point there. Madsen continues to serve, and there is an ace serve for Madsen. An early 2-0 lead for the Eagles. And that serve falls short, so side out will go to the Knights. In to serve for Grayslake North is Abby Dorich. The Knights, a very heavily senior inundated roster. Almost 90% of their players are seniors. I counted 10 seniors on the roster. Only 4 players on the roster are not seniors. This set goes outside to Skinner. They're going to call Skinner in the net, so this point will go to Grayslake North. Not doing a very good job keeping the scoreboard up to date. My apologies. 3-2 is the Knights' lead. Serve is picked up by the libero for Lakes, tipped over by Himmer. Oh. Kind of a backhand free ball attack for the Knights. Falls inbounds. Oh, he said not inbounds. Point Eagles struggling up here. Skinner is serving for Lakes. We'll get it together here and get it going. Get some correct calls for you guys. Good serve by Skinner. That attempt is blocked by Himmer and Sundquist. Over in 2 for the Knights, picked up by Skinner. Madsen pushes to Sundquist. Goes off the libero, over the net, and is put away by Himmer. We'll get a little replay of that. Skinner's serve is in, sent over by the Knights, picked up by Zamora. That is an overpass, will be put down. Watchke is the attacker for the Knights, and back to serve for Grayslake North is Werner. Skinner on the serve receive. Ball goes to Himmer. They're going to call that attack long. Good swing out of the middle. Corner serve. Zamora had a little trouble with that. Stauber tried to go over from almost the 10-foot line. Did not, well, it did clear the net. Didn't look like it actually cleared the net, but Grayslake able to put that on the floor for a point. Warner continuing to serve for the Knights. And that serve is off the net, picked up by Madsen, over by Stauber. Right side attack from the Knights is out of bounds. Side out will go to Lakes. Zamora and Johnson exchange, and Himmer will serve for the Eagles, trailing by 1 early here in set 1. Outside attack is turned away. That's Sundquist on the attack. I'll give you another shot of that. Good block and good attack by Sundquist. Johnson was also in the neighborhood. Himmer's serve falls short. Side out will go to the Knights. And back to serve for Grayslake North will be Pritchard. Serve is picked up by Skinner, pushed up by Zamora. Stauber, good swing cross court, just out wide. Good swing though. Pritchard will continue to serve for the Knights. Skinner on the serve receive. Madsen back set to Sundquist. Little rally at the net here. Johnson and Stauber got hands on that attack. Stauber goes over for Lakes. It's picked up. Madsen goes to Zamora, who's going to go to Sundquist. Cross-court attack, and that will be down. Point Lakes. Sundquist will serve for the Eagles. The left-hander's serve is in. 10-foot line attack from the Knights is picked up by Zamora. Stauber is able to get a hand on that left hand and puts it down for Lakes. Point Eagles. Sundquist serve floats long, so the side out will go to the Knights. Watchke will serve for Grayslake North. Front row for Lakes will be Madsen, Johnson, Stauber. Back row of Skinner, Zamora, Sundquist. Sundquist back row attack. It's picked up by the Knights. Pritchard pushes it to the right side. That's turned away by Stauber and Johnson. Good block there by Lakes. Checking in for Stauber will be number 13, Emily Zarkovich. I want to thank Coach Yeager for putting Sundquist in between Zamora and Zarkovich so I could keep the name straight in the back row. Good serve by Zarkovich, picked up by the libero by Grayslake. Free ball coming over. Zamora, good pass to Madsen. Swing play to Johnson is down for a Lakes point. Outside attack by Grayslake North. It's McLaughlin on the attack. Gets through the Lakes blockers. Point will go to the Knights. We're knotted up here at 10, set 1. The libero will serve for Grayslake North. This is Roscoe. Zarkovich picks that up. Madsen sets Sundquist at the 10-foot line. And they're going to call never over 4 contacts on Lakes. So that point will go to the Knights. Skinner at the attack. Roll shot picked up by Roscoe. Pritchard goes to the right side. That attack is out. Point Lakes. Zamora will check in and will serve for the Eagles. That attack is turned away by Madsen and Himmer. Point Lakes. Good block there by the Eagles. Madsen, as a setter, listed at 5'11", so good height out of your setter up at the net. Classy's not short either. She's 5'9". Skinner on the attack goes cross court, picked up by Roscoe. Overpass is turned away by Himmer. Point will go to Lakes. Definitely a presence at the net with this rotation in the front row. Madsen, Skinner, Himmer. Zamora serving for Lakes. That serve is long. Side out will go to Grayslake North. Serving for the Knights, Oatsvall. That serve catches the top of the tape and trickles down on the Lake side for a Knights point. We're knotted up now at 13. Skinner's serve receive goes to Madsen, who sets Sundquist. Sundquist goes cross court. That dig is out, so point will go to the Eagles. Madsen will serve for Lakes. Attack for Grayslake North is long, so point will go to Lakes. Madsen continuing to serve. Good serve there by Madsen. Libero for Grayslake able to get a hand on it. Free ball sent over. Zamora to Madsen. Madsen to Skinner out of the middle. Just didn't quite get that one over, so that's going to go to the Knights. It looked like Madsen so badly wanted to jump set that. Of course, she's playing back row in this rotation, so she's not able to do so. Zamora picks up this serve. Skinner gets it back to the middle of the court. Sundquist with a tip. That'll be down. Point Eagles. Stauber will check in for Zarkovich. So your front row now will be Himmer, Stauber, Sundquist. Skinner will serve for Lakes. Free ball sent over, picked up by Zamora. Madsen goes to Sundquist, cross court, that's picked up. Stauber is going to put it down on the cleanup. Let's get another look at that one. Good footwork by Stauber to be ready for that overpass, is able to put it down. We have a timeout on the court by Grayslake North. (17-14) is the Lakes lead, set one. All right, coming out of the timeout, 17-14 is the Lakes lead. Skinner serving for Lakes. And that serve is going to be in right on the line. Ace serve for Skinner. Roscoe picks up this serve, right side attack. Touched by Zamora off of Skinner, who just could not get the ball up in the air. Came at her a little on the hot side. That point's going to go to the Knights. Back to serve for Grayslake North, number 19, Ava Werner. Skinner is able to get hands on that serve. Stauber's going to take a swing. Didn't get all of it. Off the block. Free ball coming. That's going to be out. Point will go to Lakes. Johnson will come in for Zamora. Johnson, Sundquist, Stauber in your front row. Skinner, Madsen, Himmer, back row. Himmer's serve is picked up by the Knights. Over in 2. Skinner was alert. Got hands on that. Close to the net, Madsen was not able to bump it up for a proper set. So that point will go to the Knights. Zamora exchanges for Himmer. And Pritchard will serve for Grayslake North. Zamora on the serve receive. Really good cut shot there by Stauber. Skinner picks it up to Madsen. Right side attack by Sundquist is picked up by the Knights. Good dig there by Skinner. Stauber with the cross-court kill. Telling you, NLCC first team outside. Got my vote. Isabel Stauber, just incredible athletic ability. Great vertical, great swing. Sundquist serving for Lakes. And that's an ace serve for Sundquist. See how long Grayslake North lets this go before they call their second timeout. And there it is. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. 21-16, the first set lead for Lakes. Serving for Lakes is Sundquist. And another ace serve for Sundquist. That's back-to-back aces. Free ball coming for Lakes. Sundquist passes it up to Madsen, who goes to Johnson in the middle. Set was a little below the net, but Johnson able to get it over. Outside attack for Grayslake North is down for a point. That was Watchke on the attack, and she will serve for the Knights. Zamora able to get hands on that serve. Back row swing for Sunquist is down. Point Eagles. Zarkovich serving for Lakes. That almost an ace. Free ball sent over. Zamora's pass up to Madsen was tight to the net. Madsen tried to tip it over, but tips it out of bounds. So that point will go to Grayslake North. Roscoe on the serve for the Knights. Johnson will tip that over. That's picked up. Right side attack. Off Madsen's hands. Point Knights. Good pass there by Zamora. Skinner set was well off the net. I think Coach Yeager is going to take a timeout. We'll be right back with you.
Morning, John. Ricky? Man, I've been sleepy lately.
How come the decaf then?
This isn't decaf.
Yeah, it just got the orange handle.
It isn't orange.
Dude, are you colorblind?
No? His milk's gone bad.
Yeah.
All right, 23-20 is the Lakes lead. Roscoe from Grayslake North is serving. Zarkovich to Madsen to Skinner. Skinner tip. That's picked up. Outside attack is long. No hands at the net. This point will go to Lakes. Set point number 1 coming. Zamora will serve. Warner with the attack is picked up by Sunquist. Madsen went back set, no one home. Sunquist stepped under the net and was called for that violation. So 21-24, the Lakes lead. Set point 2 for Lakes. This is Oatsfall serving for Grayslake North. Back row attack by Sunquist. Off hands, that's down. Lakes point. Lakes wins set 1. And we will be back with you.
Okay, boys, batting practice. Who's first?
I am, Tony.
You're a batter? Okay, boy. Well, don't just stand there, boy. Hit it.
Hit it? I didn't even see it.
Come on, boy. We'll put a tiger on your team. Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes. Great big flakes of corn sparkling with a secret sugar frosting. Either with milk or right out of the box, Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes are packed with energy.
They're good.
Good? They're great! Okay, boy, let's try it again. Put a tiger on your team with Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes.
welcome back in. Set 1 is going to go to the Eagles. Let's see if the Eagles can get this done in 2 tonight. I'm sure that they would love to do so, but one thing you can't teach is experience, and Grayslake North has a ton of it. Very senior-heavy lineup. They've been through battles before. As I look down on the court, there's not really much of a sign of worry on their face. We'll see how set 2 goes. So let me tell you a little bit about what we're trying to do here at Get Some Sports 13. We want to bring attention and give opportunity for girls sports. That's why we drag this stuff all over town and do these broadcasts. And you can support us by liking the videos, but even more so by subscribing to our channel. We would love to have you join the cause, support girls athletics. We'll be doing girls basketball as well from Lakes. We'll do their home games this year. Maybe even a little flag football, who knows? But we appreciate you dialing in. We appreciate your support. And you can say thanks to us simply by hitting subscribe there right under your video. Couldn't be easier, and nothing happens literally. The only benefit to you is you can set notifications and know when these matches will be on the air. You get a little email reminder, which is nice. All right, set 2 is upon us. And it looks like Lakes is going to go with a very similar lineup to set 1. Sundquist, Hemmer, Skinner, Madsen, Zamora for Johnson, and Stauber. Grayslake North will serve first, as Lakes serve first in set 1. We're ready for some volleyball. Serving for the Knights will be Oatsvall. Skinner on the serve receive. Madsen bump set to Sundquist, who absolutely destroys the ball. Give you a little replay there. Great swing by Sundquist. And after all that, it appears they called Lakes in the net. Ball don't lie. That serve falls short for Grayslake North, so the point will go to Lakes. 1-1, set 2. Skinner will serve for the Eagles. Get that score updated for you. All right, here we go. Right side attack, that's going to be picked up by Skinner. Madsen will set backwards to Sundquist. That's off the hands and down for a Lakes point. As was the first swing, another good swing for Sundquist. Skinner continuing to serve for Lakes. That serve is an ace serve off Roscoe's hands. Oh, that serve catches the top of the tape. That'll be another ace serve for Skinner. Outside attack comes, and that's going to be picked up by Stauber, but that's going to fall into the stands. So this point will go to the Knights. Good cut shot there by Werner. Checking in and serving for Grayslake North, this is Dorich. Zamora on the receive. Hemmer gets the set from Madsen. That'll be down for a Lakes point. All right, checking in for Lakes. This is going to be McCure, and she will serve in Hemmer's spot. And good serve, ace serve for McCure. 5'6" sophomore. Another good serve. Another ace serve. 7-2 is the Lakes lead in set 2. Say one more of these and we'll have a Grayslake timeout. And we'll take it now. Timeout called by Grayslake North. We'll be right back with you.
These feel good.
You think baseball's about feeling good?
Jimmy Rollins.
You think I became MVP and led my Phillies to the World Series because I felt good? Yeah, we know the Air Swingman remix feels good, but it's made for performance. Performance can hurt.
The Air Swingman Remix Cleat. Better athlete, better team.
Welcome back in. McCure will serve for Lakes. Back-to-back aces before the timeout. This serve falls long. One of the many legitimate hexes that goes on in volleyball is a serve going out of bounds after a timeout. Extremely common. 7-3 is the Lakes lead. Zamora to Madsen, pushes to Stauber. Great swing, picked up by Werner. Right side attack is going to be down. Outside attack will be down for the Knights. Werner is serving for Grayslake North. We're going to have a net violation on Lakes. Stauber was in the net. Point will go to the Knights. So good timeout by Grayslake North they've righted the ship a little bit. That serve is long. Point will go to the Eagles. Sundquist will be back to serve for Lakes. Free ball sent over. Skinner's able to pick that up. Bump set from Madsen to Sundquist. Kept alive by the Knights. Cross-court attack by Moore is in. Point will go to Grayslake North. Pritchard will serve for the Knights. Zamora able to return that serve. Johnson goes over off the set from Madsen. Point Eagles. Zarkovich checks in for Stauber. Zarkovich will serve for Lakes. Free ball sent over by the Knights. Zamora, Madsen. Swing play for Johnson falls into the net. Point will go to Grayslake North. Watchke will serve for the Knights. That serve falls out wide. Point will go to Lakes. And Zamora will serve for the Eagles. That serve caught some air. Well long, very uncharacteristic. So Roscoe, the libero for Grayslake North, will be serving. Grayslake North trailing 8-10. Tight set for Skinner. They're going to call her for going under the net. So that violation results in a Knights point. Good pass there by Zarkovich. Back set to Sundquist. Good swing, but falls short. And we have a tie ball game here in set 2. Oh, good hustle by Madsen. Free ball sent over by Hemmer. Right side attack. Oh, hands at the net by Hemmer and Skinner, but it gets through them, falls to the floor, resulting in a Grayslake North point. Had 2 sets of hands up, just couldn't squeeze the gap. Hemmer on that attack. That's picked up by Roscoe. Tipped over. Sundquist to Madsen to Skinner. Good swing. Cross court. That's picked up again by the libero. And that block finds the floor on the Grayslake North side. Again, Skinner and Hemmer in the vicinity. Good hands on that play. Madsen will be back serving for Lakes. Good serve. Free ball sent over. That's going to be long. Point Lakes. Overpass. It's picked up by Skinner. Madsen will go to Sundquist. Sundquist is picked up. Right side attack is turned away again. And again, it's Hemmer and Skinner on the block. Grayslake North does seem to favor their right side and Werner. And Hemmer and Skinner have picked up on that and have been a very consistent presence on that side of the net. Overpass again. Sundquist to Madsen. Madsen tried to go to Hemmer. Miscommunication. That point's going to go to the Knights. Oatsfall will serve for Grayslake North. Zarkovich picks up the serve. Bump set from Madsen to Skinner. That roll shot finds the corner. Good spot for Skinner. Zarkovich out. Stauber in. And Skinner will serve for Lakes. Free ball coming. Skinner to Madsen to Hemmer. That's picked up by the libero for Grayslake North. Outside attack. And again, Hemmer and Stauber this time are there to turn it away. Point Lakes. Skinner will continue to serve. Grayslake North goes over in 2 and catches Lakes asleep. You could kind of see that one coming. Hits the floor nonetheless. Dorich will serve for Grayslake North. Short serve is picked up. Ball literally almost hit the very middle of the net. The attacker for Grayslake North kind of whiffed on it. That's going to fall in for a Lakes point. 16-13 Eagles. Recure back to serve for Lakes. Hemmer out. That serve is long. Point's going to go to Grayslake North. Werner will be serving for the Knights. Serve receive for Lakes here is Stauber, Skinner, and Zamora. That ball finds the back line. That'll be in. Ace serve for Grayslake North. Stauber on the swing. Finds the block and tools it off the block. Point Lakes. And the lefty, Sundquist, will be back to serve for the Eagles. Johnson, Stauber, Madsen in the front row for Lakes. Oh, good swing there by Grayslake North. Picked up by Skinner. Back row attack by Sundquist. Right side attack. Gets over the block. Skinner picks it up. Madsen will push to Stauber. Oh my gosh. Don't hurt him, Stauber. Don't hurt him. What a swing. Almost inside the 10-foot line for Stauber. Sundquist continues to serve for Lakes. Little float, short serve. That's picked up over in two. Zamora, is there. And that serve went to a right side that is not on the court at the moment. So that point is going to go to the Knights. 18-16, the Lakes lead. Again, Lakes typically will run a 6-2, 5-1 tonight. It just wasn't anybody playing that position to do anything with that set. Little joust at the net is won by the Knights. Why wouldn't it be? 18-17, the Lakes lead. Good swing there again by Stauber. This is going to be a free ball sent over. Lakes will get it. Zamora to Madsen. Back set to Johnson. Footing was not right, but it worked in our favor. Little roll shot finds the floor. Point Lakes. Zarkovich in for Stauber. Zarkovich will serve for Lakes. Good serve there from Zarkovich. That finds the floor. It's an ace. Point Lakes. Timeout, and we'll be back.
Das hier ist mein Sektor. Das hier ist das wichtigste Gerät des Küstenwächters. Das Gerät, das Überlebensradar.
Mayday, Mayday. Hello, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you... Over. We are sinking. We are sinking.
Hello? This is the German Coast Guard.
We are sinking. We're sinking.
What are you thinking about?
All right, Zarkovich serving for Lakes. Moment of truth here. 2017, the Lakes lead. We get this serve in, I think we take this. Serve is in. Picked up by Roscoe. Pritchard goes over in two. Zamora to Madsen. Madsen to Johnson. Good swing. Picked up by Grayslake North. Skinner over in two by Johnson. Outside attack is picked up by Sundquist. Madsen bumps set to Skinner. Great athleticism there to get that down. Point Lakes. Give you another peek at that. Right side attack gets through the Lakes block. Point will go to the Knights. This is Watchke serving for the Knights. That short serve picked up by Zarkovich. Madsen sets. Sundquist tips. Outside attack comes for the Knights. Off hands. Skinner's in the area. Picks it up. Madsen goes over in two. That one is saved by Pritchard. And that attack falls short. Point Lakes. Zamora will serve for the Eagles. Good serve by Zamora. Point Lakes. Another good serve by Zamora. That is an ace, and we will have match point number 1 coming for Lakes. And that's going to do it. Lakes is going to end this in 2 sets. Good showing for the Eagles. All right, I got to be honest with you. Our next game at home is next week, and I will not be in town. So we're going to catch you in 2 weeks. Thanks, everybody, for joining tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. We loved having you, and we'll see you next time.